many as 6 teams could get in to the NCAA tournament. Hi again, everybody, and welcome along with Angie Kammer. I'm Chris Barlow. A crucial test with the NCAA tournament just around the corner. Ohio State wants to keep winning so it can secure a top 8 seed, play those first 2 matches at home. Meanwhile, Michigan State, goal is simple. Just win, baby, and get in to the NCAA tournament. Angie Kammer, Ohio State, a team that can beat anybody in the country on a given day, with a possible exception of Wisconsin.
Yeah, and Chris, those darn Badgers. Not many people know that Ohio State have only lost to the Wisconsin Badgers. But the reason for this year's success for those Buckeyes has been the outstanding play of freshman Stacey Gordon. She's the real deal. Night in and night out, she's come in and led the team in kills and digs. The most impressive thing about Gordon, though, is she's already been three times this season Big Ten Player of the Week, and that is the first for any freshman in the conference.
Michigan State, meanwhile, has been playing very well the second half of the conference season. The Spartans have won 5 of their last 6. This is a good volleyball team with one special player.
Well, Erin Hartley does it all but set herself, and we all know that's impossible. Hartley comes in at 6'3", a little bit tall for an outside attacker, but she's extremely agile in the back row. She leads her team in digs and in kills, and tonight they need Hartley to come up big with big numbers. She needs at least 20 kills, I think, for the Spartans to pull it out.
2 of the best coaches in the business. Jim Stone, 496 wins. Chuck Irby on the right, 497, both approaching 500.
Well, tonight, Jim Stone is going to unleash his jump servers, so look out, Michigan State. 5 of the 6 Ohio State Buckeyes will be jump serving.
The starting lineups for Michigan State: Erin Hartley starts opposite Kyla Smith. Kim Schramm are outside. Angela Morley at 6'4" in the middle. Emily Engel starts as the defensive specialist. Nikki Colson is the setter. Meanwhile, for Ohio State, Shelly Drager is opposite, and Boudica Stacey Gordon. The 2 outside hitters, Erin Baker, Susie Styling in the middle, and Katie Virtue will dish for the Buckeyes. Solid crowd has gathered here at the St. John Arena. Michigan State visiting in their black uniforms, trimmed in green. Ohio State wearing the white tops with the black shorts. Here we go. Best 3 out of 5 game match. First 4 games in rally scoring to 30. 5th and final game, if necessary, to 15. Kyla Smith will open it up. Kyla Smith is from Comox, British Columbia, one of 3 Canadians on the Michigan State roster, and we're underway. First set goes outside, and the first hit is whacked out of bounds by Stacey Gordon. How important is it for the Spartans control number 10, Stacey Gordon?
Well, quite important. Actually leads the Buckeye attack and kills, but the important thing for Michigan State right now is serving tough and taking Ohio State out of their offense.
Big spike in the middle. Erin Baker hits it home. Baker, a 6'1" senior from Elmhurst, Illinois. And she ties up the score at 1. Here's Katie Virtue, the setter for Ohio State. She serves it into the bottom of the net, so a point back to Michigan State.
Jim Stone says as of lately his team hasn't been serving as strong as they did early on in the season, and that last serve by Katie Virtue was a jump floaty, funky serve that's given a lot of teams a bunch of trouble.
Of the 2 teams, Ohio State by far the better serving team. Ohio State, one of the best serving teams in the country. Spike out of bounds. Ohio State, fast attack, good setter, big servers. They don't block really well. Pretty good defense.
Well, they really depend on their serving to not have to depend on the blocking, because if that's the case, then Ohio State should fall short.
Emily Engel, 60 aces this year, 66 errors. One of the great serving seasons in Spartan history. Ball is blocked, poked up by Ohio State. Set left, Gordon, and Gordon careens it.
Yeah, Gordon really gets a heavy hand on the ball. You know, that set was about 8 feet off the net, and she still found a way to blast the ball through the block.
So Gordon, a freshman from Oshawa, Ontario, Canada. Jump serve, here it comes. All the Buckeyes do this. Can't play for the Buckeyes if you don't whack it. Left side, Spartans down the line. Gordon whacks it up. It's coming over the net. Look out below. And there's some termination by Angela Morley, the 6'4" junior from Holland, Michigan.
Yeah, Morley wants another one of those freebies, that's for sure. There's nothing better than creaming the overpass attack like that, which is just an instant morale booster for your team.
Michigan State 16-7, 9-7 in Big Ten play. A good home team, but has had trouble on the road. Back set around the horn. The shot hit by Drager. Set left over the top. Spike is recovered Off the bat of Schramm. And the put away there by Drager.
Drager has been such a solid contributor all year in every statistical category. And one of the reasons why Ohio State has had so much success.
4-3, Michigan State in game one. Passes off the net. Back set. Ohio State with a nice dig. Going to get it. Calling it up was Cisco, the defensive specialist. Morley shovels it over. Here comes Bodika, and Bodika puts it away. And Bodika, 2 Canadians for Ohio State, 3 Canadians for Michigan State.
It certainly is a hotbed up there in Canada. You know, not a hot temperature, that's for sure.
Yeah.
A hot recruiting bed for volleyball.
It's a hotbed, but a cold environment.
Yeah.
There you go. Tip down the line. Ohio State's Gordon is on it. Quick set, and it's roofed by Morley. Michigan State's top blocker by far. Why? Because she's 6'4", and she can get over.
Well, and her primary responsibility for the Spartans is just blocking. That is her biggest focus while she's out on the court.
Serving is Diana Steplick, the freshman. Oh! Shoulder dig. Not a chicken wing, a shoulder dig. A phenomenal dig in the backcourt by the Spartans. Can they put it away? Smith pounds it. Gordon goes and gets it. Left side to Bodika. Another dig by the Spartans. Spartans playing some defense here early. On the run, chopping out of bounds. What a dig in the backcourt by Michigan State. Was it Steplick?
That was Nikki Colson back there with that one-arm dig. And that is why Chuck Irby says she could be the best setter he's ever coached is because of the outstanding defense.
Nice up. Ohio State playing some defense. Bodika over the top. Set into the middle. Another dig by Ohio State. Bodika again, and she is stopped. I'll tell you what, strategy, don't hit it, Morley.
Exactly. I mean, which is tough to do when your team is out of sync. There's no choice for Katie Virtue but to set outside on that last play.
So going out is Morley, and into the back line to take her spot is Emmy Miller, sophomore from Okemos, Michigan. Good server and defender. And the spank down by Katie Virtue. You mentioned that she could be one of Chuck's greatest setters ever. Consider Debbie Green, Jill Stuckel, and Kim Ruddens at USC. Exactly. Are you sure? You know what Chuck...
Well, that's what Chuck said. He said now most people say Debbie Green, but looking at it comparatively speaking, Nikki Colson, a pure sophomore, never having any national team experience. For the time she spent in the gym, he said she's the best.
Bodika on her belly. Gordon puts it away. So the Buckeyes looking good on defense, and Ohio State has its first lead of game one. Jim Stone, one of the most underrated coaches, I believe, in the country. Every year, he just puts together a solid team, wins over 20 matches, goes to the tournament. Set left, here comes Gordon, and Gordon is pounding. She looks like a young, in shape Angie Cameron.
Hey, I was in shape, but yeah, she hit the heavy ball. She does remind me of myself.
Yeah, she pounds. She pounds that ball. Buckeyes service error. If you're wondering about Ohio State serving, they have a ton of jump servers, as we mentioned. 4, 5, 6 in the lineup, even the defensive specialists. Now, here comes Erin Hartley. 27 aces, 41 errors on the year. High toss. So far, okay passing. And spiking it through out of the back line is number 8, Bodika. Bodika's pregame meal, she eats tuna. Would you recommend that?
As long as she brushes her teeth.
There you go.
For the match would be my only requirement.
And puts a little pickle and mayonnaise in it. I hope it's not the straight stuff. That stuff can spark some gas. The shot is wide, and Ohio State now has a little bit of momentum, leading 10-7. Game one, Susie Styling, Jr., Glenview, Illinois, with the serve, and she pounds it out.
Well, in this year, most coaches are not too hard on their teams when they have a good ace-to-air ratio, which Ohio State has had all season. With this rally scoring, teams really need to go for it from the service line.
Tyler Smith gets the ace. That's her 21st ace on the year. She's an interesting player. Chuck Irby says very hot and cold. When she's on, we're really good.
Yeah, he said she is the key to tonight's match because she's the one that forces blockers to make a choice and leaves the net a little bit open for the outside attackers.
That's okay. They'll shove it out to Gordon. She's flat-footed and whacks it into the bottom of the net. So good serving by Michigan State.
I'll although they're not serving it really hard, they're serving with great precision right now. They're working the passer short and deep and forcing Ohio State to move.
That's another good serve. It's an ace. 2 years ago, that was the worst serve in volleyball. Now it's a beautiful thing.
I know, and it's so frustrating as a passer to receive a serve that kicks the net. There's really nothing you can do, and that's just, you have to chalk it up to luck for the server.
Kyla Smith is on a roll. There's a pretty good serve. Into the middle, ball blocked up. Backing out to get it is Schramm. They set her with 2 on her. Nice up in the backcourt. Out of the pipe, here comes Bodika. Beautiful dig by Miller. Miller got it up. Spartans pounding away. Buckeyes will keep it in play. 3 ball. Spartans on the attack. Back set. Dug up Bodika. Out of the back line. Here comes Drager. Spartans again. Oh, the set's bad. It's too low. But putting it away anyway is Kim Schramm, freshman. Another Canadian. Where are they all coming from? That porous Canadian border.
They must have a great national team coming up here in the future. But Schramm, last time against Ohio State, she had 20 kills. So she feels the success here in Columbus.
And Gordon crushes one. Stacy Gordon, freshman, 238 digs. Buckeyes top defender to 3-time Big Ten Player of the Week, and she's got her sleeves rolled up for heavy lifting duty. 12-11, Michigan State. And the ball spiked off the block, and getting a call is Jenny Rue, a sophomore from Ada, Michigan, athletic middle, who's coming along.
Well, an amazing thing, last year she played outside hitter for Michigan State. So to make that transition in the middle blocking position as a sophomore is pretty tough to do.
Chris Marlowe, Angie Kammer, Michigan State, outscoring the Buckeyes 6-1 and having a little bit of a lead. Another dig in the backcourt. Wow. Kyla Smith got it up off the shoulder, and the Spartans blocked. Chuck Irby, the Michigan State coach, well known for putting together the game plan and getting his players in the right place.
All of his players disciplined on the baseline, and there's an excellent example of a very disciplined block going up straight and over the net.
Serving and blocking so far the key for Michigan State. Round the horn, coming in, another block. And that was Kim Schramm. I'll tell you one thing about Michigan State. Big, strong, physical, and tall.
Definitely. I mean, there's 4 players in the starting lineup that are 6'2" or taller.
15-11, Chuck Irby, Michigan State head man, has his Spartans pumped up early. We're coming back, middle of game 1. Spartans leading 15-11.
I couldn't wait to show off my new wheels at the reunion until I told my State Farm agent I really needed it fixed fast, and he mentioned Service First.
When you choose State Farm Service First Claims Program, you don't have to get estimates. You go straight to a participating repair center where they guarantee their work. It's as simple as that.
I was looking good again in no time.
Ronnie?
Service First, just one more way. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Do I say may I or can I?
May I? And don't forget the please.
Hello, sir. Hello, ma'am.
Go ahead, sweetie. It's his first time.
Welcome to McDonald's. May I help you?
Hello, sir. May I have a Happy Meal? Please.
Ronald thinks you did good.
I think I did well.
Some kids think smoking weed makes you cool. What about those who think you already are?
This holiday season, the compact Presario 5000 TPC will come bearing gifts, like a free color printer, a $50 instant rebate, and free shipping. Not to mention a powerful Intel Pentium 4 processor and Microsoft Windows XP Home Edition, all for just $849. And you don't even need to travel afar. Call 1-800-331-7390 to buy now. You'll get 1 great PC and 3 great gifts.
We're back at St. John Arena, Michigan State with a small lead. Stacy Gordon, one of the stars for Ohio State. She comes from Canada. She's played junior national team. We asked her how those experiences have helped her.
I played junior nationals for 3 years, and I trained with the senior women's team. And, you know, just traveling overseas, you know, going to Cuba or Mexico, we got to see different levels of play, different styles. So I think it prepared me in terms of coming here because I knew I'd be up against some big girls, you know. Level of intensity certainly picks up. So, you know, being under a good coaching influence as well and playing with just girls on a continuous basis, that made me come here.
One thing that Gordon really likes about being here in the United States, especially playing at Ohio State, is that on any given night when they go out to compete, they're playing at the same level every night. There's not an up and down level of their opponent.
Gordon has 4 kills early. Michigan State has its biggest lead of 15-11. Games are to 30. Rowley scoring. Set left side. You know, I'm really enjoying watching both the setters. We've got Katie Bircher for Ohio State, and of course Nikki Colson for Michigan State, 2 of the top setters in the Big Ten.
Well, definitely, they are both very aggressive and agile, and I love the way they force the jump set.
Here comes Gordon. She hits it heavy. Perfect pass. Set left. Oh, man. Oh, man. Kid is shredded.
That was a blistering.
Wow.
But did you see the set by Nikki Colson? She was on her belly right after she contacted the ball and delivered a sweet, juicy set.
16-12 our score. Set to serve it is Nikki Colson, the setter, 5'10" sophomore from Lincoln, Nebraska. Grew up playing in Lincoln and came to Ohio State, wanted to play right away, and she has. Out of the back line, here comes Gordon. And the coaches have told her, look, when Gordon goes up to hit, get your hands up. Spartans blocking into the middle. Gordon out of the pipe. No, quick set. Rejected. Angela Morley, what did I just tell you?
Well, this is definitely the finest blocking show I have seen all season from any team, from any conference. Right here tonight, Michigan State is putting on a clinic up at the net.
The Spartans blocking up a storm. They lead it now by 5. Virtue sets left, Bodika, and Bodika got the kill. Bodika, a senior, Gordon, a freshman, both big left side hitters.
Well, I think it's fun to go up and attack against a big block like Michigan State, especially when they're going up so high. You can try to chisel the ball off their elbows. And here's a look, Nikki Cisco. I call her the Cisco Kid, coming in for her senior season.
7 blocks already for Michigan State. And Hartley thunders it through. Erin Hartley from Midland, Michigan, the pride of Midland High School. Spartans kill leader. And she is a terrific all-around player.
Yeah, Hartley has been playing since her freshman year. She has been the go-to hitter for the Spartans.
Over the top, nice dig, but somebody touched the net. And the Buckeyes a little bit out of sync here in game 1.
Well, I don't think that Ohio State has been able to get the middles involved in the offense. It's been going straight outside, and Ohio State is not going to beat a huge team like the Spartans with predictable offense.
Game 1, Big Ten women's volleyball will have more for you. Michigan State continues to lead the Buckeyes.
Playing this month on Dish On Demand pay-per-view.
Oh, no, not these guys again. Oh, I hate money. All you gotta do is help this kid. You don't know who you are anymore.
I believe that Sanju has to be famous.
This man. This is between me and you. Tonight, pick up your remote instead of your car keys. Order a pay-per-view movie from Dish On Demand.
Innovative Sports Marketing presents the 2001 Davis Cup Final live on pay-per-view November 29th through December 1st. Don't miss the non-stop action as U.S. Open champion Leighton Hewitt leads a powerful Australian team against Nicholas Escudé and a determined French squad. It's the Davis Cup Final live from Melbourne, Australia, November 29th and December 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern, November 30th at 10 p.m. Eastern, only on pay-per-view.
Tonight on ESPN, NFL Primetime. Then Sunday Night Football with the Rams and Patriots, followed by SportsCenter. On ESPN2, college basketball with South Alabama at Louisville, followed by the IROC 25th Anniversary Special and RPM Tonight. and on ESPN Classic, the basketball documentary Rivalries. Then a real classic, North Dallas 40, followed by a profile of Joe DiMaggio. And catch the new 24-hour ESPN News.
Only one coach has won more national championships than Chuck Irby. He has 4. Andy Banikowski, UCLA, with 6. Don Shaw with 4. Dave Shoji with 4. Brian Gimolaro with 3. Of course, Irby winning those while at USC. Chris Marlowe, Angie Cameron, back at St. John Arena. Fans packed in here watching some good volleyball. Game 1, Michigan State leading 19-13. Spartans have outblocked and out-hit, outdug the Buckeyes so far. What do the Buckeyes need to do, Angie, to get going?
Well, I really think that they need to establish the middle attackers. The passing's been marginal for the Buckeyes so far, but it's been equal set distribution that's kept the opponents of Ohio State off balance.
Buckeyes serving hard, but the Spartans are hanging on to it. There's a block. Now the Buckeyes don't block a lot, so when they get one, it's a plus.
Well, especially Katie Virtue at only 5'9". She is possibly the shortest front row player that will see court time tonight.
Susie Styling also involved in that block. Pretty good pass there. Quick set into the middle. Gordon gobbles it up. Set left. Here comes Bodika. And Bodika kills it. Off step leg out of bounds. Here come the Buckeyes. Start to surge a little. 19-16. They cut the lead to 3.
Bodika swings like a heat-seeking missile.
Drager with the serve. Jumping. Back set coming around the horn. Easy dig for Ohio State trying to pick up the defense. Bodika tips. Look out below. And let me see. Double contact called by a referee, Mario Chambers. So the Buckeyes.
Well, that was a great play by Bodika, changing it up. You know, you're definitely back on your heels on defense against her because she hits such a heavy ball.
19-17, Ohio State. Closing in here. Ohio State with a record of 22-2 overall. The only 2 losses to Wisconsin. 14-2 in the Big Ten. They've won 9 of their last 10. Once again, the Buckeyes trying to get a top 8 seed. They can't get up to get a top 4 seed, but a top 8 is well within reach.
Right, and Coach Stone said their main concern is just getting in the top 16 so that they can host the first and second round of the NCAA tournament.
Nikki Colson, the starting center for Michigan State, and a demanding coach, Chuck Irby. Does she feel pressure being the main woman? Here's what she said.
Honestly, I really haven't felt any pressure. I mean, I've been supported by a great coaching staff and great teammates that I really have felt very comfortable this whole year, being my first year starting as a setter. So I don't really think pressure has been an issue for me.
I think as an athlete, if you're concerned about being under pressure because you're out on the court, then you're not a true competitor. I think if you're finally getting to have the reins of a top-notch program like Michigan State, there's no time to worry about pressure.
Serving is Shelly Drager. Michigan State on the attack, and straight down it goes. Well, Chuck Irby has historically been one of the great coaches in the country in developing setters. We talked about the 3 that he had developed in Ruddens, Stuckel, and Debbie Green. He's always been able to coach setters, and not a lot of college coaches can do that.
Yeah, it's a tough position and it takes a lot of gym time. You have to have the type of athlete that is just a plain and simple gym rat.
Interestingly, Debbie Green, the great setting coach at Long Beach State, and they've had some tremendous ball handlers there. It takes kind of a certain kind of a coach to be able to teach that position.
Well, yeah, and you look back, and there's never a setter that you can say was just a great athlete, didn't really work hard. You know, those great athletes can get away with it on the outside or in the middle, but as a setter, you just have to be so precise with everything you do.
Shank pass. That's going to be trouble. Could be a free ball for the Spartans. Colson set back, and she might have telegraphed that one. Smith has been hot on the left. And a point for Ohio State.
Well, and that set just came out too low for Rude to hit.
Critical game for Michigan State to have a chance to win this match.
I think if Michigan State can get off on the right foot with a win here in Game 1, it's going to make it a lot better for their egos going into the rest of the match.
Nice shot by Jenny Rude. Second on the team in hitting percentage, third in kills and blocks.
Well, I think it's really important. Michigan State's doing a nice job of getting the middle of the ball a lot to open up the outside.
22-18. Of course, that's the good setting. Serve just out of bounds. So Buckeyes will get the ball back. A lot of older Buckeyes in the house today. The 1991 Ohio State squad being honored. 30-4 Big Ten champs, making it to the national semifinals, and that serve is out. So serving errors.
Tonight it does look like a men's match here. Just teams are going for it from the service line and blasting balls out of bounds.
So here's Kyla Smith. And she stays on the ground this time, working on Boddicker. Here comes Gordon inside. They block her. They sniff that out. And Boddicker not ready. Set was a little off to the right. Colson sets left. And the spike, I tell you what, you want to put the ball away, hit it off someone's hands into the stands, and you've got a good chance of getting a kill.
Well, that's not something that a hitter knows they're going to do exactly, but you do practice hitting off the high hands, and you hope the ball deflects out of bounds.
Michigan State just 4-4 on the road this year. They're 12-3 at home. Going over the top is Gordon.
That was just a great set by Katie Virtue in the perfect spot.
Gordon, big, strong, physical. 378 kills this year. National Player of the Week. She should be a first-team All-America. Slap shot. Drager sets out of the back line. Boddicker with the heater. Nice play by Drager, though. You don't see that very often.
Well, I think the reason for Gordon's success is because the surrounding cast of Styling and Drager and a great setter like Virtue has really taken the pressure off of her.
Colson back set and straight down. Gordon got faked out. Gordon got faked.
That is one of the weaknesses of being a freshman, coming into the Big Ten Conference and learning how to defend the slide attempt. That's the toughest part of the game.
Going out his room. She's got the cute do tonight, doesn't she? You ever wear your hair like that in a Big Ten match?
That wasn't my luck, but I did have my lucky hair ribbons that I wore my entire career at Penn State.
Should have worn them today, Ange. You're on camera looking a little shaky.
My hair, I had a bad hair day.
Gordon is stuffed. Morley is there along with Nikki Colson. So the Spartans are blocking up a storm here in game one. They have 6 stuff blocks at the net. 26-21 now. Here's Emily Engel, deep spinner. And down the line, nice shot, Shelly Drager. 811 career kills coming in. 20th all-time at Ohio State. A little bit erratic, but a very good blocker.
Well, yeah, and actually last year she played outside, so she's another multi-position player for the Buckeyes.
Here comes Gordon. Once again, wow, I'm impressed with the hitting ability of Morley and Rue. That was a low set for a 6'4" person.
Yes, she had her wheels on that time to get out quick enough to contact the ball.
27-22. Spartans closing in now. Colson with a high floater. Virtue sets. And on the X-play. Boy, this is like a men's attack. X-play.
Super quick. Both teams are hammering the ball. And everybody's going for it from the service line.
Ohio State crowd sitting on its hands now. Buckeyes. 9th ranked in the United States. But trailing here in game one. Shank pass. Colson goes and gets it. 3-ball Buckeyes. Will they run the X-play again? No, set left. Here comes Boddicker. And the set was a little bit too far outside. Boddicker into the antenna.
That time I was feeling for Boddicker's back, as that set was so wide.
28-23 now. The Spartans looking to get one in the hatch. Good pass. X-play. And another whack-up.
X-plays are so much fun to hit if you're the player coming around on that quick 2-ball. Gives you something different.
28-24. Ohio State only has 2 points to play with. Got to get the serve in. Going over the top. Gordon gets it with a slap shot by Virtue. Right side. Joust coming up. Over the top and down. That was Erin Hartley. You know, Hartley's played okay, but she hasn't been the main reason.
She really hasn't played bad, but she hasn't had to do much because the rest of the Spartans are playing so well.
5 game points for the Michigan State Spartans. Their fans are up. Tough serving has done it. Back set, straight down the hatch.
And that's Styling, bread and butter right there. Behind the center, that's her best play. Earlier on, Michigan State was serving short, and I think they should go back to that in these rotations with Styling front row to take her out of the offense.
2nd game point for the Spartans. They put it down here, it's over. Coming around the horn, over the top, put away. Erin Hartley. So Hartley pounds, and the Spartans A mild surprise here in game one. They win it 30-25.
And Chuck Irby said before the match, I said, what are you going to do to beat Ohio State? He said, well, the only thing we can do to beat them is play better than they do. And so far tonight, that's what they've done.
So Chuck Irby has his Spartans going. One more look at game point. That backslide working to perfection.
It is, because Ohio State's left side blockers are having trouble going up straight over and adjusting to where the attackers are taking off and sealing the net.
Michigan State wins game one, 30-25. We'll continue with our coverage of Big Ten volleyball here on ESPN2 right after this. More tonight.
Run and hide. Vice grip tools stand tall. Adjustable. Versatile. And virtually unstoppable. Even the most intimidating job is no match for Vice grip locking tools.
From the heart of Detroit to the hearts of lovers around the world. TV Music for You presents Motown Love, featuring 30 classic love songs.
I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll be there with a love that will shelter you. How sweet it is to be loved. So take a good look at
Motown Love brings you 30 great love songs on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. These are timeless original hits by the legendary artists who made them famous. Motown Love on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes from TV Music for You. Here's how to order. Call this toll-free number now to order Motown Love on 2 CDs for $26.99 or 2 cassettes for $21.99, plus shipping and handling. Have your credit card ready and call this toll-free number now.
It's your chance to be a star, David.
How far will one man go to stay in the game?
The only thing that's real in that game is me.
Nick Nolte stars in a real classic, North Dallas 40, 9 p.m. tonight, only on ESPN Classic.
Welcome back to St. John Arena, Columbus, Ohio. Michigan State winning game one relatively easily, 30-25, but things have changed since then. We are now going to pick up the action late in game two, Michigan State and Ohio State. 23-16, and Ohio State has played much, much better in this game. Stacey Gordon really controlling the action. Boddicker with the up, Boddick out of the back line. Little chip shot, sending it left, Hartley over the top. That's a low set to Gordon. She tees off, it's out. That a little bit too low. I want to check Hartley here. Hartley is the big gun. She has 7 kills. 7 kills in a game and a half. Does she need more than that? Hartley, the big gun for Michigan State.
Well, so far this season, she's been averaging 3.8 kills per game. So I guess she's on track to do her average thing.
But I tell you what, to beat a top-ranked team, if you're averaging 3.5 kills, you got to get 4 or 5 to beat someone good.
Yep, you do.
Because you got to figure against good teams, you're not getting 3.5. Hartley, the stud for Michigan State. Spartans trying to catch up. An up and down move for Baker. Set left off the hands. And somebody touched the net. Number 3 did it. Tyler Smith. Mario Trevich making the call. He used to ref when I played. That's how old he is. He used to, back in the Paleozoic era. Yeah, we thought he was really crummy then. I think he's better now. Good guy, though. And a little tip down. Nice hit. Game 2. In case you missed it, Michigan State roaring out in game 1, playing fall and volleyball, winning it. Here in game 2, it's been a different story.
Morley tapping the ball down. scoring that point.
24-19. This game not out of reach.
No, definitely not. And I think that the bench is trying to keep the women out on the court alive, keep them pumped up.
Pick up Gordon, and Gordon sends it through. A nice bump set in the back line. Gordon gets another rip. A lot of Canadian players like to come down to the States to hone their game. Canada not as strong as the United States in women's or men's volleyball. Not many scholarships. I believe that there are no college scholarships for volleyball in Canada, so that's one of the reasons their good players like to come down, take advantage of the college scholarships here in the States.
Here in the United States.
Yep, that was off ahead. It's got to come over. Does she know it? Yeah, Bodika spins it just out of bounds. I'll tell you what, this one lines guy in the corner has been perfect.
Yeah.
Every close call, he has it absolutely perfect. So far.
Attention.
Yeah, he's got a little flair, too. That flag comes up, the flag goes down.
A lot of times these line judges are spacing out, not paying attention to what's going on.
Especially at home, you usually get someone cheating on the line. This guy looks like an impartial guy. Nice block by Colson.
What happens is they have some of the men's players down on the court line judging, and they're guaranteeing the home court a couple points.
Quick timeout. The linesmen so far have been good. The officiating pretty darn good. Strike up the band, game 2. Ohio State leading 25-21.
All right, guys, bring it in. Bring it in. Hey, where's Billy?
He's sick. He's our best player. Yeah, we can't play without him.
Come on, it's gonna be okay.
What's with the championship, Coach?
There's gonna be a lot of other games.
Hey, I can play.
Do you know how?
I'm not bad.
He's tall. What do you think? All right, let's go! Hey, if we win, we get to go to McDonald's. So don't play.
The artistry, the spectacle, the pure sonic alchemy of Pink Floyd. Echoes, the best of Pink Floyd. A first ever 2-CD set featuring material previously unreleased on CD. The best of Pink Floyd. 26 tracks that took you to the edge and back.
How I wish you were here.
The definitive Pink Floyd collection, newly remastered as one continuous experience. Special packaging includes a 32-page booklet featuring original artwork from Storm Thorgerson. Order now and receive an exclusive Pink Floyd keychain. To order Echoes, the best of Pink Floyd, call the number below or send $24.98 for CD or cassette, plus $4.95 shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call now.
This holiday season, the compact Rosario 5000 TPC will come bearing gifts, like a free color printer, a $50 instant rebate, and free shipping. Not to mention a powerful Intel Pentium 4 processor and Microsoft Windows XP Home Edition, all for just $849. And you don't even need to travel afar. Call 1-800-331-7390 to buy now. You'll get 1 great PC and 3 great gifts.
It's another spectacular NFL matchup on ESPN. New England's Tom Brady and his surprising pass trying to keep up with Kurt Warner, an explosive Ram offense.
Warner touchdown!
Rams Patriots 8:30 tonight on ESPN.
Chris Marlowe and Angie Cameron back at the St. John Arena. Ohio State Buckeye mascot, his name is Brutus. He is pumped up, his team leading here in Game 2. What's been the key to Game 2 for the Buckeyes?
Well, Ohio State has served so much tougher and passed better, so they have spread out their attack. Meanwhile, the reverse is true for Michigan State, who haven't passed as well, and the middles aren't even involved in the offense at all.
25-21 ball coming over. And Rude, she tried to block it, and she did it. Good idea, ball coming over.
Katie Virtue's called as a back row attacker because she contacted the ball with her hands above the net, and it was across the plane of the net at the same time.
Exactly, and she went at it. Hartley goes after it. Spartans down by 3 now. They set left. Oh, what a dig in the backcourt. Unbelievable. We've seen about 3 or 4 of those pinball digs. That was Hartley who got it up. Down the line, Kyla Smith is dark. Big play here. Oh, another fantastic dig by Hartley. Set left, Bodika And Boddicker finally puts it away. Some tremendous defense by both teams.
I'll tell you what, of all the matches that I've seen this year, and I've seen a ton of them, this is the most exciting one to watch for sure. Great volleyball being played on both sides, and there's another big Boddicker bash from the left side.
Yeah, these are big hits being dug up, point-blank range. Colson sets left. Over the top, chance to earn a point here. Cisco had the dig. Ball blocked. Cisco pushes it up there. Look out below, Boddicker. Nice touch block by Colson. And Boddicker dug another one. Can she hit? Just got off her knees over there. No. Dug up. Colson shoves it left. Trying to whap it with Smith and the put away. Long rallies, do you think they favor Michigan State, or you think Ohio State?
I think usually they would favor Ohio State because they're scrappier, more agile. That time, Katie Virtue just, I think there's a communication breakdown there with Ann Boddicker and Virtue. And notice, Ann Boddicker on her right knee is wearing a knee brace. She tore her meniscus in mid-season.
Yeah, she's got a bad knee. And off the antenna, give the Buckeyes a kill.
So now for Ann Boddicker to go to the floor and get back up and attack, that could start to wear her down by the end of the night. And her goal right now, her knee's feeling better than it was earlier in the season, but is to have the brace off by the NCAA tournament.
And that's an ace serve. It was touched by a second player, but give him an ace. So Drager gets her second ace. And Chuck Irby's passing breaking down now 28-23. And the Buckeyes closing in on a Game 2 win. Colson back line. Hartley flies it. Any touch? No.
Michigan State showing signs of their youth right now. They came out playing exceptionally well in Game 1, but have not been able to sustain that level for 2 games in a row.
Hands are up. Game point for Ohio State. Colson sets left. And smashing it inside was Kim Schramm.
That reminded me of a Jenna Roble punch that time.
Yep, Jenna Roble, the all-time most lethal weapon for Michigan State, the all-time kill leader with over 2,200 kills. I saw her out on the beach in California this summer.
I heard rumors she was in L.A.
Yeah. And that will do it. The Ohio State Buckeyes rebound and win Game 2, pulling away 30-24.
Ohio State just served so tough. You know, I'm assuming that they served tougher in this game, or I don't know, maybe Michigan State just isn't passing as well. But either way, it forced Michigan State into some big problems on their side of the court.
Buckeyes better, Spartans worse in Game 2. One more look at the terminal play around the horn. See ya. So, Big Ten women's volleyball, a terrific match going on for you. Michigan State and Ohio State tied 1 game apiece. We'll have more action for you right after these messages.
The bow. Resistance becomes strength. Becomes power. The power to change and reshape your entire body. This is Bowflex, an entire gem-in-one easy-to-use machine. So powerful, it delivers over 60 health club quality exercises with up to 410 pounds of resistance in any room in your home. Strength training with Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. One simple workout. 20 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Bowflex is real. The results are real. And you can own one with no money down and payments as low as $33 per month. Call right now for a free video and brochure. Bowflex, the power is yours.
My name is Oscar De La Hoya. I've earned 5 World Championship titles. But what I'm most proud of are the kids at my youth center. I believe in giving back. It's what I do in my community. And it's what the cable industry does with cable in the classroom. Watch this. In schools everywhere, teachers use free cable technology to connect kids to commercial-free educational programs, study guides, and powerful internet support. For education, cable in the classroom is a winning combination.
Cable in the Classroom is a public service of ESPN2 and your local cable company.
Back on the campus of The Ohio State University. Big Ten volleyball, beautiful day today. Game 1, won by Michigan State, but then Ohio State turning things around in game 2 behind their 2 outside hitters, Ann Bodicka and Stacy Gordon.
Well, Stacy Gordon has been most impressive not only as a hitter, but as a defensive player as well. She has 12 kills and 10 digs so far in the match tonight. And then we have Ann Bodicka, the other half of the dynamic duo that mans the outside attacking positions for Ohio State. She's put down 13 kills and has 7 digs, and the 2 of them together make such an outstanding force that are tough for any opponents to stop.
Hi, everybody. Along with Angie Kammer, my name is Chris Marlowe. Game 3 just moments away. Game 1 dominated by the Spartans. Game 2, Buckeyes turning it around. How will the Spartans react? They're a young team. Can they get to that Game 1 level again?
Well, I think that is the question we all want to know. But Chuck Irby, I'm sure, gave him quite a tongue lashing in between Games 2 and 3. The biggest factor for Michigan State right now has been the lack of ball control and passing. When they passed well in Game 1, they were unstoppable because the middle attackers got involved. And so far in Game 2, that just didn't happen. In Ohio State, though, you've got to credit them because they are feeding it up from the service line.
Ohio State head man Jim Stone, a little bit earlier, we asked him what he likes about his team. There's a lot to like. They're 9th ranked. They've got some big wins this year. This is what he said.
This is a good team to work with. They work hard in practice every day, and they like being challenged, either within the context of a practice or playing good teams. They've generally played very well against the better teams, the better competition this year. So, in that regard, yeah, it's a fun team to work with. I think we're still getting better, which is nice. You know, a lot of teams get towards the end of the year, they start tailing off a little bit, either in terms of their intensity or motivation, and this team still has some things cooking. So it's been a good year, no question.
Well, the motivation started this summer for the Buckeyes as Katie Virtue and the core of seniors, or upperclassmen, shall I say, stayed in town here in Columbus just to train and get ready for this season.
He told me this week the strength of his team, 5 hitters to hit the ball in. We don't make a lot of hitting errors. So now, can Michigan State turn it on? Spartans will start with their outside hitter, the 6-foot junior from British Columbia, Isla Smith, and we're underway Game 3. Spartans in black, the Buckeyes in white. Buckeyes much more experienced team. You would think they would take it out fast here.
Well, plays like that are certainly going to help Ohio State get off to a great start. That's Aaron Baker's 4th kill for the match.
And Gordon set to serve. Her name is Stacy Gordon, if you missed it, a freshman from Ontario, Canada. A tremendous all-around player. Hits, blocks, digs, passes, serves.
Definitely a strong freshman of the year candidate. You know, compared to the other freshmen I've seen play, Agana Nanami stands out in my mind as one of the freshman players. That's a kid from Stanford,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's a bomber.
But she is just a bomber. She's not the back row defensive wizard that Stacy Gordon is proving to be tonight.
A nice fight there by Drager. 2-1 Buckeyes. Buckeyes a very balanced attack. Seems like Ohio State is blocking better on the outside. They're getting touches. They're not blocking a lot of balls, but they're keeping them exactly.
Right. Just doing their job, and then they've got such great defense in the backcourt. It makes it easy to play the ball.
Michigan State had 6 stuff blocks in Game 1. Part of the reason they won that. They haven't been blocking like that. Ohio State offense a lot better. And Ohio State defense has been magnificent. Out of the back line, look out. Below! Gordon takes the rip. Hartley had it up. Free ball. Colson won't hit much. She doesn't like the jam like some of the setters we've seen this year.
Well, she does everything else so well and is so aggressive in her defense and just running the offense that I'm surprised she's not a banger. Once she figures that out, she's going to love it.
You're talking about Colson?
Yeah.
Yeah, Colson only with 32 kills on the year, high as 4. And some of these setters that we've seen really like the jam. Sapero from Nebraska is one. Burkholder from Arizona is another. And there's a nice block by Kim Schramm. Schramm gets his stuff.
And if you're wondering what that patch is on Schramm's arm, it's a dry heating patch. She's having a little shoulder problem these days, and it just keeps her arm nice and warm.
Boy, that's a low set to the left. That's what we used to call the USA national team a hut.
Yep, I remember that call.
Yeah, Karch Garai and the other guys, Dave Saunders, the left side hitters, say hut, hut. And Dusty Dvorak would shove it out there as fast as they could eat it. Here comes Drager. It's a pretty common term now in volleyball, wouldn't you say, for most of the players?
We went through a bunch of different names for every set, but I remember the era of the hut. That was probably when I was about 6th grade.
There you go. Wow. Wow.
Sorry, Marlo.
It is a slugfest in Big Ten volleyball between Michigan State and Ohio State. We'll have more of Game 3 right after this.
Welcome to the annual ESPN the Magazine Sports Mascot Picnic. Every year, pro and college mascots come from all over to talk about how much they love ESPN the Magazine and show off their free fleece pullovers. You know more mascots subscribe to ESPN the Magazine than any other sports magazine in the world? Hey, here's the college guys. Fellas, who's your ESPN the Magazine favorite? They're so into Dick Vitale. And every new subscriber gets this ESPN the Magazine fleece pullover absolutely free. These high-quality fleece pullovers are extra large and roomy. Fits all shapes and sizes, from Devils to Penguins.
Subscribe now. Get 26 issues 1 year for just $1 an issue. That's 71% off the newsstand price.
Hey, if you're a sports mascot or simply a regular human who loves sports, pick up the phone and call for ESPN the Magazine and your free fleece pullover.
1-800-607-5454.
There's a time when this thing was sweet. I'm not sure when exactly, but now this relic is, shall we say, past its prime, sort of like your old computer. Right now, you can upgrade to America's favorite PC, a complete Dell system with an Intel Pentium 4 processor for just $8.99. Take it. Oh, you're the more mobile type, not a couch potato. You can get a Dell notebook with the Intel Pentium 3 processor for $11.49. Check this out. Right now, both come with free shipping. Getting a Dell is so easy. All you gotta do is call or go online, and the Dell folks will help you build the computer that's right for you. Yep, a Dell desktop for $8.99 or a notebook for $11.49. Well, don't just sit there. At these prices, you can get a Dell with what you find right here. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Easy to buy, easy to own, easy as Dell.
Chris Marlowe, Angie Kammer back at St. John Arena. When we left you, Michigan State and Ohio State were battling it out early in Game 3. We're now going to pick it up a little bit later in Game 3 with Michigan State and Ohio State still battling. 24-19, Drager cranks it up. Good pass. I tell you what, Hartley is good. Erin Hartley is a super player. Passing that ball, coming in to hit.
And at 6'3", she has a lot of potential to go on after her college season is over and play internationally or for the national team.
Here's Diana Steplet, first team All-State in Illinois, coached by Rick Butler, sports performance. Down the line goes Bodika. Let's check Bodika. Wow, Bodika's got 18 kills. Gordon's got 14. Drager's got 9. Baker has 5. Meanwhile, for the Spartans, Morley with 9. Smith with 5, Hartley with 8, Reed with 6, Strand with 7.
And that was a big dump by Erin Hartley on the right side.
Nothing better than a well-executed dump.
I said thump.
Oh, thump. There you go. 26-20. Spartans unloading. Virtue into the middle, and Gordon pounds it down the line.
Well, Ohio State so quick that it's tough for the blockers to signal to the other players where the attackers are going. Michigan State needs to be talking more up the net.
Here's Styling. Good pass. Questionable set, no call. Set left, off the hands goes Kyla Smith.
The other thing I can guarantee you about Chuck Irby's team, that whoever's playing on the right side position can set that second ball perfectly, as Erin Hartley just did.
Remember when Carolyn Becker used to play right side, went on to the Olympic team for Chuck's 1977 undefeated team. Of course, that team, one of the, I think, the greatest team of all time. Debbie Green, Terry Place, Debbie Landreth, Sue Woodstra, Carolyn Becker, Lynn Lutke, Star Clark, all made All-American. 5 went on to play on Olympic teams. 27-22, Spartans.
It's hard to even imagine that caliber of team in today's world of volleyball.
Well, there are some good volleyball teams that have future Olympians. I saw Long Beach play. There's a beautiful dig by Bodica.
And that was a gift.
And off the hands. I'm having to go up and watch Long Beach play. And with Hanif, Weaver, and Hochevar, they have 3 potential Olympians, but no team had 5.
No,
I mean,
that's
5 or 6.
unbelievable.
Serving is Smith. And Gordon has suddenly gone cold. She was effective early, but now she's starting to make some errors. And Michigan State, folks, has game point. They'll have 7 of them as their fans come alive.
You know, Gordon isn't hitting the ball into the block, just missing the court.
And here comes Schramm back in the front line. Coach Irby almost forgot she was in the left front. Game point. Set left, Gordon. And Gordon thumps it down the line. Yeah, she's mad. She's mad because she hit a couple out.
Well, hey, that's what you want to see out of your freshmen after they make a mistake, to come back and retaliate with a big swing like that one.
Second game point. Gordon. Rude, back set, see it. That's it. Well, that's a nice play. Looked like they ran a little, looked like she came in, faked the one, then stepped out.
That's the business of being such a great athlete like Jenny Rude. She can make those quick last-second moves, and Chuck Irby likes to try to teach his players the complex footwork like that play right there, and she did it just perfectly.
So the Michigan State Spartans trying to pull the upset of the 9th-ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Right now, the Spartans lead at 2-0. We'll continue our coverage of Big Ten women's volleyball. We'll have more for you right after this.
Buried treasure. We all dream of it, but what are the odds of finding it? With the American Historic Society's Treasure Chest of Coins, the odds are 100%. Presenting the Treasure Chest of United States Coins. Your very own treasure chest of valuable coins, each one guaranteed to be 40 to 100 years old. Imagine the fun and excitement of going through your wooden treasure chest, discovering your very own treasure of coins. And while no 2 boxes are the same, we can promise that each treasure chest will contain steel Lincoln pennies from World War II, a silver wartime nickel, silver Mercury dimes, a Buffalo nickel, a very desirable Indian head penny, and an authentic Liberty nickel. But that's not all. Each chest is also guaranteed to contain at least 30 Lincoln Wheat Ear copper pennies not minted since the 1950s. A collection like this is so hard to find, and even the treasure chest itself is a collectible, featuring fine real wood craftsmanship and genuine brass tone hinges. The Treasure Chest of Coins makes the perfect gift for yourself or someone you care about. The American Historic Society will ensure that you receive only the highest quality coins available. And at just $29.95, it's a great value.
The Treasure Chest of American Coins was a perfect gift for my grandson. He loves coin collecting, and it's so unique. I know it's a gift he'll cherish for the rest of his life.
But wait, order right now and the American Historic Society will give you an incredible free gift. A certified authentic shipwreck coin recovered from the British ship Admiral Gardner. Struck in 1808, these rare old coins feature 3 separate languages and were bound for colonial India. The ship never made it, and now you can have part of this exciting lost treasure free just for ordering your treasure chest.
To order your treasure chest of valuable coins, have your credit card ready and call this toll-free number. Your complete treasure chest is just $29.95. Order now and get our special gift, the Admiral Gardner Shipwreck Coin, absolutely free. This is a limited offer for a limited time, so call now.
Super middleweight fight. James Butler versus Richard Grant. Friday Night Fights, 9 p.m. Friday on ESPN2.
The proud tradition of Ohio State women's volleyball on the line here in St. John Arena, Michigan State, leading this Big Ten volleyball match 2-1. Welcome back, everybody. Along with Angie Kammer, I'm Chris Marlowe. Michigan State has played perfect volleyball in 2 of the 3 games. Games 1 and Games 3. Game 1 and Game 3, I should say. What do they have to do here to close things out?
Well, they're going to have to go to the bad side, the side that both teams have struggled on. I don't know quite why. Maybe it's because of the ban. Maybe it's just mental. Yeah. But Michigan State needs to pass well over there. That's the key. To keep those middle attackers in the offense, that is where they've been struggling in the game they lost.
Game 3, the Buckeyes unable to really get Stacy Gordon going. The Buckeyes trying to get her loosened up. Ohio State leading in kills, but look at the blocks, Angie, and the aces.
We knew that that was going to be a big gap there for Michigan State, but didn't know it was going to happen like that. And then looking at the service errors, Ohio State is just serving themselves into a loss. There's a look at Stacy Gordon. She had 16 kills so far in the match, hitting 200.
Yeah, but see, that's low for her. She made a lot of errors. She's got 16 kills, but 8 errors in 38 attempts.
Yep.
The key will be whether the Spartans, if they can shut her down just a little, they have a chance to win this match.
They certainly do, especially with Aaron Hartley heating up there in Game 3 for the Spartans.
Colson sets left, and I tell you what, you can see kind of a confidence brewing in these Spartans. They're young. They haven't beaten a big-time team all year. They've beaten teams that they were supposed to beat.
Right.
They've lost to teams they're supposed to lose to, and they haven't played well on the road.
Yeah, they haven't established themselves as one of the upper echelon teams. They're definitely a middle-of-the-road Big Ten team, but they need to make that next step.
Mentioned that Michigan State has 4 matches remaining. Boy, if they could win this one on the road against Ohio State, that would go a long way in securing a berth for the Spartans. Colson into the middle, tip in. Pancake got it. Play continues. Colson back set. Alone is the big fella. Angela Morley pounds it through. I like Morley a lot.
Yeah, I do too. And if Michigan State can keep the passing, hopefully they'll be able to get Morley a lot more sets here in Game 4.
Morley with 9 kills. He's also got a passel of blocks. 2-0 Michigan State. And once in a row, we got back row attacker. Explain that rule once again, Angie. The ball is coming over the net.
And if you contact the ball at the same time as the blocker, which makes it considered an attack, then it's a violation.
Setter cannot attack in the front line, cannot jump over the net.
On the same sense, a blocker cannot reach over the net and interfere with the setter contacting the ball.
I think he's just saying simultaneous. If it's simultaneous, the center can't do that. The center can't attack. If it's considered an attack, Jim Stone, I think, is saying that it's a block.
Right.
She's blocking.
He's saying that Michigan State reached over and interfered with the set, and that seems to be...
No. Mario, are you talking about Jim Stone?
Yeah, Jim Stone, that's what he's saying.
The blocker is allowed to go as soon as the ball comes over the net.
But the ball never did go over the net. She reached over.
No, I don't think so. I disagree.
Graham.
Mario Trabich, I think he made his call based on that the ball is over the net and Michigan State can't attack. But Stone agrees with you, Angie.
Yep.
So he's got to be wrong.
Just your eyes are going. You can't see.
3-0. Let's see if this fires the Buckeyes up or it gives some impetus to the Spartans. I'm writing that down, Angie. That happened at 3-0. And Jim Stone, he is still living. Jim Stone is stalking the umpire, Mike Carter, and he's saying, no, you're wrong. Ohio State has called timeout. We're coming back to St. John Arena. The Spartans up 4-0.
This holiday season, the compact Presario 5000 TPC will come bearing gifts, like a free color printer, a $50 instant rebate, and free shipping. Not to mention a powerful Intel Pentium 4 processor and Microsoft Windows XP Home Edition, all for just $849. And you don't even need to travel afar. Call 1-800-331-7390 to buy now. You'll get 1 great PC and 3 great gifts.
You know, ideas and inventions come from people in all walks of life. Do you have an idea for a new product or invention? If so, Invention Submission Corporation has information to help you get started. ISC is America's largest inventor service firm. Call now and learn how to submit your idea to companies through ISC's data bank and apply for a patent. Even if your idea is just to improve an existing product, call for ISC's free information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-652-0101.
Tony Kornheiser, Michael Wilbon.
I knew. I just didn't want you to know.
Two guys with a lot on their minds.
We've got issues. Shaq and Kobe didn't get along.
I don't like you, and we're going to have to do this show together.
Now they're teaming up for Pardon the Interruption.
Nice name.
A new show on ESPN.
Sports and other stuff. We're fat, we're bald, we're old, we're white. And one of us is blind.
Pardon the Interruption, 5:30 p.m. Eastern weekdays on ESPN. And again at 7 on ESPN2.
It's not pretty.
We're back in St. John Arena, Columbus, Ohio. The Michigan State Spartans leading the Ohio State Buckeyes 2-1 and lead here in game 4, 4-0. So the Buckeyes, they got to get their act together. They got to start getting mad, getting even.
And styling, they're hitting in front of the setter for the first time in the match.
Buckeyes will unload their serves. Can they get them in? Drager. And it's an ace. Nicely done.
Something about the side right now that Ohio State is on. Both teams very successful serving over there. Shelly Drager ranks 12th on OSU career ace list.
Drager again, bopping it hard. Over the top, Drager gets the dig. Gordon pops it over. Colson sets Morley, someone's there. Set left, it's low. Another good block by Ohio State. Colson slammed it, they read it. Left side, Bodega. Not yet. Colson looking for somebody. Shoots the three. Poked up by Drager. Drager's got some defense in her. Bodega with a little heater. Not yet. Left side. Over the top, in there. Looked like it was in the corner.
Definitely.
Schramm fired it in. Linesman didn't see it. The referee did.
That made it in the corner.
I think so, too. From what I saw.
Yep. Looked like it was launched out of bounds, but it sunk super quick.
5-2 Michigan State. Serving is Nikki Colson, one of the great young setters in America. Into the middle, Gordon. Ball dug up, Joust coming, and a nice shot. Dan Morley was trying to put forward into reverse and just couldn't quite get there yet.
Yeah, that 6'4" frame just could not get in front of the ball that time.
Here is Bodega serving. He might be the serving can. The Buckeyes get their serves in under the pressure of a 2-1 deficit. Hartley with the bang. In case you're wondering, Ohio State's only lost 2 this year. Only 1 on its home court, and that was, of course, to Wisconsin. So Jim Stone's players very familiar with winning at home.
Exactly.
On the other side of the coin, Michigan State used to losing on the road. They have not performed well. So will it be a confidence builder? There's a play that could have been made, and we'll see if Buckeyes make the plays down the stretch and if the Spartans can do the same.
Well, that's the thing. Ohio State this year with the Jekyll and Hyde syndrome, they raise their level of play to the opponents. They've done just enough to squeak by in quite a few matches this year.
Off-speed serve into the net. 7-4, Michigan State. Michigan State's coaching staff, Chuck Irby, Todd Dagenet, and Don Coaster. Irby, Dagenet, and Coaster going up against Jim Stone, Gwen Lebo, and Kevin McFadden. Out of the back line, that didn't come over. That's going to be a point. Boy, Michigan State, don't let a young team get momentum.
Yeah.
Get confidence.
Well, right now, Ohio State, they have been blistering the ball all night attacking, but it would be a good time with
the tippy attack.
Shot. Exactly.
Tippy attack and short serves. That's how they got back into it. In game 2, they started serving short and mixing in some off speed. 8-5, Katie Virtue from St. Charles, Illinois. One of the great setters in Buckeye history. Down the line, Virtue picks it up, slammed it. Rude got it again.
Rude just quite a spark plug.
Had a lot of fun with that name in the next couple of years. Aaron Hartley serving. Down the line, she gets the ace on Gordon. Now, it's interesting. If you look at Ohio State service, Gordon is pinched in, trying to take a lot of court. And now Drager backs up, so if you want to, get it to Drager here.
Exactly. Go deep down the line.
Gordon, perfect pass. And tomahawk jam. You know, Baker, she's hit 400. I think you got to set her more.
Well, and because of in game 3, Ohio State wasn't passing as well. Baker wasn't in the offense as much. But, yeah, she just is kind of one of those role players. quiet thunder.
Gordon ready to unleash. And it's out. Oh, man.
That was close.
That was an ace waiting to happen, and it just spun out. You feel like there's foreshadowing that Michigan State is going to win this match with little plays like that. That could have dropped in, could have fueled the rally. It didn't.
The volleyball god was not looking over that serve.
Buckeyes round the horn, popped up. Colson sets left. And the ball spiked out. So checking in is Nikki Sisko, the serving specialist from Dublin, Ohio, born to be a Buckeye. Father Galen Jr. was a Buckeye second baseman. Grandpa Galen Sr., captain of the 57 championship football team. Nice tip by Hartley. Hartley's picking it up a little bit now.
Well, she is the one who needs to put those Spartans on her back and carry them all the way home to win this match. You know, we said that she needed to get 20 kills tonight for Michigan State to go home a winner.
Well, let's check what she's got. She's only got 11. Oh, and that's the worst serve of Emily Ingles' career.
On national TV.
That thing barely touched the bottom of the net, although Ingles played well since she's been in. 12-8 our score. Set left, and pounding away over there is Kim Schramm. Schramm, another Canadian. She speaks Japanese and French. She might understand what you're saying half the time, Angie. Makes some sense out of it.
I love to watch Schramm. I mean, she's only a freshman, too, and she's coming out here, and she's adjusting very well to the fast tempo play.
She's really good. Nikki Colson serving. She's going with the shorty. Shorty to Bodika. Out of the back line. Beautiful dig. That was Engel making up for it. Buckeyes on the attack. Gordon. Tell you what, Gordon can snap, can't she?
She sure does. I mean, I don't know. She's an explosive player, but she's not. She jumps well, but she's not a great leaper. You know, she just has so much power, and she broad jumps into the ball.
She's got the theory of momentum.
She does.
The theory of momentum. The faster you go this way, the better you're going that way, and she's got power to prove it. 13-10. Now Bodika will serve again. Michigan State leading the match 2-1, trying to pull the upset here in Columbus. One-on-one, smack down. Schramm again. Hey, Schramm starting to light it up. She's got 10 kills, now making 11 with that. She goes out. Gordon has 19 kills for the Buckeyes. Serving is Steplick. Well, that's an easy lollipopper. Coming around the horn, ball blocked. Smith got her hand on it. Freebie coming. Right side. Tip long, got it. Nikki Hartley. Excuse me, Erin Hartley.
Here's a crafty veteran play here, out of position to swing, so she knows where the open floor is and sinks it right where she should.
Your man goes, you got to go, or your woman goes. Bodika a little bit slow there. By Hartley. They finally blocked Gordon.
Here's Hartley now becoming the one-man band, taking over for Michigan State.
16-10 now. Keep in mind, Jim Stone has already used one of his timeouts. Right side, ball blocked. You get 2 in women's volleyball, 2 per game. Spartans are sliding, no. So the Buckeyes get the ball back. What do the Buckeyes need to do right now to make a run?
We need to continue passing well on serve receive, but it's just going for the serve. They have to get Michigan State out of the offense.
Well, there's pressure on their serve now. They're not as effective. Colson, tip by Hartley. That's too easy. Gordon tips. And the ball not up.
Yep, and every time Gordon tips, it's worked so far.
Now, one thing you have to watch for, the young Spartans, will they get tentative? Will they start tipping? Will they not go for it?
Will they make net errors?
Yeah.
We'll see.
16-12. Big serve coming up here for Styling. Set left. Down the line goes Smith. Kyla Smith playing only 34 games last year. She's been hot and cold, hitting just .213, but she looks like a much better hitter than that.
Yeah, well, she just has had a pretty much of the breakout year, the surprise player for Chuck Irby in this season, because that left side spot was up to grabs coming into preseason.
Right through Hartley's hands. Rude. Oh, she missed it. So Root misses. The Buckeyes starting to catch up a bit, trailing by 4 now. The lead was 6, 17-13, jump serve into the net.
And Katie Virtue has been serving terrible.
Call the serving coach.
Definitely. 9-1-1. Hartley is just going for it in every way, every single time she touches the ball.
Yeah, Gordon's been a heater, but she needs support.
Here's a replay on the big kaboom by Stacey Gordon.
13 service errors for Ohio State. Gordon smacks it hard. Nice. Set left. Big dig by Gordon. Reset her? No. Shove it left side to Bodika. Set left again. Ball blocked, and it's going out of bounds. Nice block by the Buckeyes. Drager and Baker are there. 18-15 now. Good game 4. Michigan State up 2-1. Buckeyes trying to fight back. Gordon again.
Talk about a rocket.
Hartley, smacking. And nobody there. Okay, Gordon's trying to do everything, but she needs a little bit of help.
Yep. Well, Bodika now in the front row. We'll see what she can do. And there's Jim Stone. A very sullen look on his face.
Rude is back in the front line. Serving is Kyla Smith. Once again, we're playing to 30 if you're not familiar with the new rules. Bodika rejected. Rude is jumping.
She kept her hands over the net as long as possible. That time, that was a picture-perfect block.
20-15 now. Smith serving. Over to the right side. Another dig in the back line. Spartans. Left side. No, the ball did not go over. Schramm hitting it a little bit low. Buckeyes get a break.
But Schramm swings for blood every single time.
Here comes Nikki Sisko.
And Sisko is the one that Jim Stone says has the biggest heart on the team. Comes in, works the hardest every single day in practice.
Shank pass. That's trouble. Hartley's going to have to shovel it over. Free ball. Set left. Bodika. And pounding it through with Bodika.
And that should be an automatic play every single time. Ohio State in system. Bodika left one-on-one.
Chuck Irby takes a quick timeout. We are in the midst of game 4. Michigan State leading 2017. Jim Stone's 9th-ranked Buckeyes trying to come back.
Hey, Mom. Dad wants to know what's for dinner.
Tell him nothing until he apologizes to me.
Mom said no dinner until you apologize.
Forget it. She owes me the apology.
Dad says he's really sorry. He wants to take us to McDonald's to make up for it.
He said that?
Yeah. Mom says you were right. She thinks we should go to McDonald's.
Really?
I'm sorry.
No.
Can we please go to McDonald's now?
We love to see us. Bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my
They have a story to tell, and they tell it in song.
Leroy Brown.
TV Music for You presents Once Upon a Song. 34 great hits performed by the world's best-loved musical storytellers.
Wake up, Maggie, I think I got something to say to you.
I learned the truth at 17.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain.
Green is just another word for nothing left.
Once Upon a Song brings you over 2 hours of classic story songs by the artists who made them famous.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal.
I heard my mama cry. I heard her pray the night Chicago died.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he danced for you.
Mama told me let's go.
Today, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge.
And the cats in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Once Upon a Song on 2 cassettes or 2 CDs. This offer is not available in stores, so call now. Call toll-free to order Once Upon a Song. 2 cassettes, $21.99. 2 CDs, $26.99 plus shipping. Have your credit card ready and call now.
2-1, Michigan State leading Ohio State. Of course, Ohio State, we mentioned, is ranked in the top 10. Long Beach has been the top team in the country all season long, still unblemished at 21-0. Nebraska with 1 loss. Stanford playing marvelous volleyball. Arizona coming on. It's going to be a great finish to a tremendous season.
It certainly has. And if Michigan State can pull off the upset tonight, they'll slip into that top 25 for sure next week.
Colorado State picked up a loss the other day. But what about Ohio State? Ohio State needs to win. They want a top 8 seed. What do you get if you get a top 8 seed? You play your first 2 matches at home during the playoffs. If not, you don't know. And coming right back to the freshman SRAM was Colson. Point, 21-17. So set to serve it. Here is Emily Engel, one of the great servers in Spartan history.
Yeah, her last serve was a flop.
Spinning it low. Back set. And Drager blocked, but out of bounds. Spartans complaining. But the ball ruled out.
That ball landed before Drager even did. It was blocked down so hard.
Tough to see on the far sideline. 21-18. It's a gut check time for the Spartans right here. A little tentative there. And the Buckeyes, oh, that's good pinball defense. Buckeyes stop playing for a moment. Virtue sets left. And she's blocked. What a play by the Spartans. Chuck Irby off the bench with his coaching staff. What an up. They call that pinball defense. 20 points.
And that's a prime example of never stop playing until you hear the whistle blow. That's for sure. Ohio State thought that was an instant point. Boy, were they wrong.
Wow. What coverage there. Buckeyes thought they had their 19th point.
Well, Virtue goes up with so much confidence here. She convinced her teammates it was going down.
That was down. And then it came up.
That was amazing.
Miraculous. Colson popped it over, and then finally the block on the outside. So that play happened at 21-18. Should have been 21-19. Instead, 22-18. What a confidence-building win this would be.
And that time Boddicker wasn't even hitting really at the hands of the blocks, but right into the belly.
Ohio State. What great fans they have for all sports here. Big Ten, one of the great conferences in the country in terms of percentage of attendance.
Yep.
You know, you don't know in this building, this is a good volleyball crowd. It's a 13,000-seat arena. And it's a good crowd. What do you say, 3,000 or 4,000 here?
Yes, definitely. And Big Ten fans are so volleyball literate.
Yeah. So here we go. Game to 30. Spartans trying to close out their biggest win of the year on the road. Can this young team do it, or can the Buckeyes turn it around? Going through the block. Nice shot by Susie Silent.
Well, I can guarantee you that in that timeout, Chuck Irby would try to convince his team to stay calm and focus on the siding out part of the match right now, because that's all they theoretically need to do to win. And there is an easy point for Michigan State. Doesn't get any easier than that, in fact.
Ohio State's out of timeouts, 23-19. And now serving is Diana Steplick. Boy, a low heater, and slapping it deep. Trying to tip. Nice cover again. I tell you what, Colson. If they get this point, they have to give it to Colson. Coming through his court. Nice dig in the back line. Is that good? It is. Spartans coming up with all kinds of wild plays. Tip shot. Hartley on the move. And the Spartans, the ball finally goes down. What rugged defense.
Quite rugged. As I was looking through the heights of all these players on Michigan State's side, I didn't think that I would see such great defense and such mobility in the back row from these tall trees.
Ohio State down by 3 in game 4. And they're serving. It is so hard to serve hard when things get tough. Does that make any sense?
Sure. I was wondering at first, but you turned it around.
There you go. 24-20 now.
Yeah, Ohio State missing 2 serves in a row at such a critical point.
Oh, the pressure's on. They can't just whale them.
That's true.
Got to think about them a little. Set left. That's low. Hartley was there. Rude was there. And the Spartans lead is back up to 5.
Aaron Hartley and Rude. A gigantic combination up at the net.
Emmy Miller going to serve it. Going deep. They'll send Gordon. No. Abotic out of the back line. And she flies it out of bounds. And the Michigan State Spartans.
Looking good right now for Michigan State.
And Chuck Irby on the bench going, stay calm. Stay calm. He's going out of his mind. 26-20 now. Rude tries to get it. Coming in is Gordon. Another great dig. Left side. Pounding away is Smith. Back set. Hartley. See ya! Hartley puts it away.
Right now, Michigan State, everyone is playing together. All the Spartans are doing their job.
Set to serve, it is Miller. 27-20. Spartans. Gordon. And Gordon got it. Gordon got it. It's going to take a mountainous rally for the Buckeyes to come out of this one in rally scoring.
Virtue's been the weakest server so far for the Buckeyes in this match.
Colson, little tip. Oh, and a lift called by first referee Mario Trench. I believe Chuck Irby is still sitting on his final timeout if he needs it.
Yep.
27-22. Can't get tentative here. Got a whacker. Who do they set? Set left. Snapping it through was Kyla Smith. She barely got it through. It sizzled some Buckeye pitch, but still went down.
I haven't heard you use that one for a while.
Well, it hasn't been a play to describe that yet. Now, Hartley will serve. There might be Spartan pandemonium if they can pull this out. Gordon around the horn. And Gordon puts it down.
I believe that Gordon swing was a roundhouse play.
Stacy Gordon trying to keep the Buckeyes afloat. And the Spartans trying to get their biggest win of the year. Gordon will serve it. She needs some aces. Easy spinner, 28-23. Kyla Smith! She puts it away. And now the Spartans are going to have 6 match points. Chuck Irby up. He says, let me put in a frontline blocker. Here comes Schramm. 6 match points for Irby and the Spartans to pull the upset. Here it comes. And the serve is on the top of the net.
At least Kyla Smith went for it right there.
29-23 turns into 29-24.
Just one side out is all the Spartans need to capture the match.
This could be it right here. Cisco serving. Who will put the ball down for the Spartans on the road? Left side. That's it! The Spartans have upset number 9 Ohio State.
This was my favorite part of playing volleyball after the huddle. In the huddle after the match.
A huge win for the Michigan State Spartans and Chuck Irby. One of the sweet wins of his career. He finally breaks through on the road, and yes, the Spartans could be a factor. If they can make it into the NCAA tournament, this win might assure that outcome. So the Spartans, they had a good record at home, 12-3, but only 4-4 on the road. They win. And they do it impressively over an outstanding Ohio State Buckeye team. They win 3 games to 1. So Chuck Irby has now won his 498th victory. Michigan State has won its 17th match. And the Buckeyes will regroup and get ready for Penn State and look for the sweep on the road.
Exactly. Well, tonight's win puts Michigan State up in the top half of the Big Ten Conference for sure. This is what they wanted to do. Kim Schramm putting away the ball, blistering heat from the outside all night. What a great way to end the match for the Spartans.
Michigan State had lost 17 of its last 19 matches here at St. John Arena before today's match. And Chuck Irby, yes, folks, you see that euphoria for Chuck when he wins the national championship. And this is a beauty for them. So Michigan State goes to 17-7, 10-7 in Big Ten. Ohio State drops to 22 and 14 and 3 overall. This has been a production of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com. For Angie Kammer, I'm Chris Marlowe, reminding you once again the final score. Michigan State upsets number 9 Ohio State, 3 games to 1. So long from Buckeye Country.
After 4 long years, a welcome 15-knot blast of wind from the northeast launches 8 boats from 5 countries on a 32,000-mile dash around the world.
Let's go, put the spinnaker out now!
Amid a spectator fleet of thousands, they set spinnakers in the choppy Solent off Southampton, England. It's day 1 of the heralded Volvo Ocean Race around the world. Just hours before, the scene at Ocean Village was bittersweet. These farewells would have to last a while. The sailors hail from 15 different countries with as many as 8 nationalities represented within a crew of 12. In sailing, free agency is truly international. After the start of